match up with the New York Giants. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we will not see a run back. On the opening kickoff, this will be a touchback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Washington. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
On 1st down, Brady escaping the pressure right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
You gonna take. You gonna take. All right, here we go.
And here's a give to Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Brady. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night, but CD, you say this is an ideal setup for him. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Giants have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Brady. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Let's go!
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's Carter now on the return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Brady's throw complete there to Thomas.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, it's a question that's been asked over and over and over, but CD, I'll pose it to you anyway. What do you have to do defensively to stop Tom Brady?
It's one of the great questions in the NFL, and there are a ton of defensive coaches who are retired at this point because they tried to stop Tom Brady and couldn't get it done. You've got to have excellent defenders, guys who can stick to their men like glue, because he's so good at finding those open receivers and then putting the ball into tight windows and completing passes downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rush in. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
31's the mic. 31's the mic. Who that? 31's the mic. Hey, check. Hey, stick. 31's the mic. Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball. Hey, back it.
Now Brady. Eluding and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Hey, check it.
On play action, now Brady. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4. Mike 4. Mike 4. No, 66.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Stop your whining. 44, Mike, 44. Push him back.
Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw him a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. So the completion good for 6 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Rodgers throws taken in by Waddle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end.
Touchdown! That's caught. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Giants 28, Washington 17.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
Here's Brady. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
31's the mic. Check back. 72. 31's the mic. Get in the weight room. 31's the mic. Check. Alpha. 31's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. 31's the mic. Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Pack it, reload. 31's the mic. I got you. 31's the mic. Here we go. 31's the mic. Record.
Here's Brady to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Single.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shadow. 31's the mic. Watch the run. Kill. Watch the air.
Now Brady. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to make this a close game again. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Hey, 66.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Washington 23.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Rodgers to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the 1st half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely...
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Again, it's Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Washington 23.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because...
And that's caught inside the 35.
You don't like this!
Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. It's been quite the game for him individually, a trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down at 5. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point try good by Gano, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That second down play nets a -4. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Wait, 20! We won't come to my world. 31's the mic. Coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Cover!
They do go for it. It's Brady. And he will find his man, Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Brady going to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
And able to work his way down to the 16. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Brady. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Brady going to try and throw on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, open man is Waddle, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is
looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Giant, Landon Collins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down. 31's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check 52.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Ozzy. Ozzy. Mike 20, Mike 20. Back it.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 1.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Let's keep those 6 points on the ball.
A handoff for Gibson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, 56. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike 4, Mike 4. Check right, check right. Mike 4, I got you.
Now Brady got to have this one. He's going deep for Brown. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he's got this down to the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st down, Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Oh, he shifts past him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by Cole.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So now after the penalty, they'll try again here on 3rd and goal. Rodgers again now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Next to score, Giants 49, Washington 30.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Watch the safety creep. Goal 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
31's the mic. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 31's the mic. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Go, Bandit. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he finds McLaurin. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 66.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
31's the mic. No, 66. 31's the mic. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Regular.
Now Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there. Rodgers looking to throw.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all. On that one, this time they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every